Hi Virgo, welcome to your unexpected reading for January. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Decade. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Starlight Divine Tarot. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. All right, Virgo, what do we got here for Virgo? For your unexpected Virgo for January. Oh, yay. 2 of Cups. Well, okay then. Amen. All right. Hanged Man, that could be Pisces. Woo! Strength, okay. 6 of Wands. Oh, the Chariot. And 10 of Wands. All right. What else for? Is this you doing the right thing so that you two can be together later? What's going on here? For Virgo, who are we dealing with here? Whoopsie. Queen of Wands. So that could be Aries. Doesn't have to be. It could be male or female. It's just, Are you dealing with somebody you just met? Or is this a friend? And you're wanting things to progress? You feel happy here, though. Like it feels like there's happiness here. So are you just waiting for the right time? Because there's a connection here. What is it? What's this strength card about for Virgo? This could be Leo, Aries, Cancerian, Pisces. What's this strength card about for Virgo? Strength card about Ace of Swords. It says Queen of Wands. It's Queen of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. It says 6 of Wands. Are you tapping out? It's like you kind of were in quietly and you're pulling back quietly. What's this 6 of Wands about? It feels like you're keeping. Okay, it feels like you're not making a big show of something, that you're just you recently realized something, or there's been some information where you're like, okay, well then I'm just gonna be over here. Like, wait, what's this 6 of Wands about? What is Virgo? We got the Hierophant here. Okay. Somebody trying to figure out if they want this relationship to work. And you're like, well, you do that. I'm gonna be over here. There's a connection and a love and a bond here, but it looks like you're going in this direction and removing yourself from a situation. What's this Chariot about? Do you want to do that though? Do you want to work it out with this person? What's this Chariot about? Knight of Pentacles. Well, okay then. What's this 10 of Wands? Is it what you want though? What's this 10 of Wands? What? Oh, it's this Hangman. Virgo, if you want this to work, you're going to have to be able to rely on the other person. You're going to have to be able to trust and let down and not do everything. And consider that if they want this, that you need to, out of self-preservation, you need to not go back into fix-it mode or do-it-all mode. That's not what this is about. What's this Hangman about? 6 of Wands. Good. Yes, there needs to be agreement before this progresses. It looks like you're going to be realizing some things about this connection, You're going to be willing to pull away from it in order to save yourself because of these realizations. And you and your person are going to have some decisions to make about what you want with this or what's going to happen. Because as it stands now, you're like, you know what? I love you, but it's not worth losing myself or this. I'd rather, pull back and preserve what could be than to run this into the ground and we resent each other. And it looks like your person's on board, but there's something about having to consider your dynamic of, did it take too much work to get here? Is the damage already done and you need to think about things instead of progressing? Because it looks like there's a potential, but do you not want it after what has transpired? Are you pulling back so that you can still work things out later? Is that what this is? Because there's an offer, there's stability, there's things progressing, but it looks like it's not what you thought you wanted. You need to think about what you want, if this is what you want, because it looks like you get what you want, but and then all of a sudden, wait a minute, I don't know if I want this anymore. This is unexpected because you kind of wanted this, but instead of working for it, instead of wanting to work things out and work for it, it looks like you're actually wanting to pull away to preserve things. Instead of things progressing, it looks like you're wanting to pull back. It could be too that is you realizing, hey, not everything's on my shoulder. It doesn't have to be me. It has to be us working things out and coming to an agreement. So it's not going to be all this work that it has been. It doesn't have to be. It can take two. And this is you kind of letting go of that duty and responsibility that maybe you always have, or that you put off on, you know what I mean? It was very unbalanced. And this is you learning how to let both of you agree and both of you keep pace with each other instead of you doing it all. This could be a new person. It could be somebody you're familiar with and you guys are having this month is about you hashing out how we're going to do this because it got to that point. But it looks like twofold here, that you'd rather bow out of the relationship or pull back to preserve the fact, hey, I like you, I don't want to lose that. I'd rather have something than nothing. But then bonus, they do want the same thing that you want, but it's going to be a learning curve for you because you're going to have to learn that it's not going to be all on your shoulders, and it doesn't have to be at this pace that you've set or that you want. It doesn't have to be. It's more about you two together than it is about where you're going to end up or where you're going and the amount of work put in, and that you have a tendency to kind of want to drive it and get really invested and control it. And it's like you need to share the load. There has to be room for both of your input in this. It's a learning curve is what it is. It's you learning and being like, hey, I need to learn to step back from this, or I'm willing to step back from this instead of trying to control it. What else for Virgo? Is this somebody new and you're just working out? This is like a learning curve for you because it's a new relationship? I think, is it like, okay, you realize you love this person and it's going to be taken to the next level and you're like, I don't know to cut and run because I know how I get. Or if we need to hash it out, well, you need to hash it out. There's a potential here. We got Strength and Two of Cups. For whatever this is, friendship or whatever, repairing a relationship, whatever it is, the potential is great here. There's a connection here and it could go pretty far. But it's going to be a learning curve for you, especially because the person's on board, but you got to be careful that you don't try to overmanage it. There's nothing wrong with being earnest, right? What else for Virgo? What's for Virgo? Oh. Snake Spirit, time to heal. Oh, is this you two coming back together and kind of figuring out how and why and a way after some time apart? You two are working things out. What else for Virgo? This doesn't feel like separation to me. This feels like you being willing to do that, but it doesn't come to that. But it is going to be you having to pull back, not leave the relationship, but pulling back your amount of control or amount of wanting to get in there and fix it and drive it, and you know what I mean? What else for Virgo? Virgo. Why? Oopsie. So we've got 10 of Swords and 8 of Pentacles. What's that crisis about? Is that what this 10 of Wands is? What's that? That's change, right? We got things shifting and changing, but oh. This is working through it. That's what this is. This is finding a way. It doesn't feel like a disconnect. It feels like you two coming back together to figure it out. But we got Ace of Swords and 10 of Swords here. It could be that no, but they're not here. It's not about you going to your tribe. It's about you and this person figuring out a way. This is you and your person figuring out a way. Working on things. This is 55, that's 10 also. Okay. So we did that. What else for? Because we've got stability here and things progressing. And it's like, you're working your way back from that, because we got heal. I wouldn't have thought so when I saw the 10 of Swords. It was like, what? But then we got the Worker card. This is about being able to be vulnerable. This is about working on things and getting to the root issue. Like working till you get to that nugget underneath that you can shine and polish and present. Sometimes this is solo. Sometimes this is as a couple. That's for Virgo. That's for Virgo. Tower reversed and the Devil card. Wow. Okay, so you're right. This is a learning curve for you. Because this is you, instead of like retreat and avoiding, you're not avoiding the issues, you're avoiding disaster by confronting the issues. If that makes sense. So instead of just avoiding it altogether and having it just be kind of painful and catastrophic, or just like no coming back from it, you're actually avoiding that by confronting the issues and working on them. So we got the Devil here and we got working on the issues. Okay. So this is you healing, because you two work it out and you work on the things and you work it out. But it was kind of a long-standing issue and it almost broke you two up. Have you been in separation for a while? Is that what the two were? And then you're coming back together to talk about how are we going to do this? Is this a marriage that is getting back together and you two are going to align on the same page and take it slow? Work things out after you thought there was no coming back, and then here you are healing. But interestingly enough, this is excuse me, this is not you healing by yourself. This is you and the person helping each other through this. It's like a breakthrough or a transition here, and I don't think I don't think you were expecting that. Honestly, you were kind of under yourself, taking care of you, trying to work on stuff and doing the things, and then it's not even that here they come out as shocker. It's the fact that I don't think that them coming back or hanging with this is a shock. I think this is them wanting to be on the same page and to heal and work things out. There's not that, I want to say, competition anymore. That struggle, that stress. It's like you two come to an agreement and agree to confront the stuff. Good for you. Good for you. Okay. All right, Virgo. Yay for it's a win-win, because even if you two decide mutually that, hey, let's both take a breather, or let's not do this right now, it's you two working together. And it's a lot better than someone bailing on someone, someone hurting someone irreparably. I mean, this is a win-win. Even if it doesn't mean reconciliation, it's still you two coming to a very compassionate agreement and trying to work with each other to heal, to work on things, to get past whatever this was, whatever you narrowly avoided. And to, instead of just run from it, get in its face and be like, we're got to deal with this. What are we doing? No more. Okay. All right. Shutting up. Thank you for stopping by. Love and support to you. I wish you and your person luck with this. You're doing the work, so that's always a win-win. You're staying present. Good for you. I hope to see you in the next reading, Virgo. You take care. Happy New Year and happy January 2022. Oh, happy birthday. No, that's Capricorn. Never mind. Okay, I should probably edit that out. Okay, Virgo. Happy New Year. Thank you for stopping by.